Hey y'all, I'm Nathan Ballantyne, the man in overalls. Today we're talking about corn. Corn, the tallest thing in our food garden, originally came from a small wild plant in Central America named teosinte. After folks there domesticated it thousands of years ago, it slowly spread all over the world, so that a large portion of the population of the world now depends on it as a good source of carbohydrates. There are several parts and pieces to the corn plant. You've got the stalk, the leaves, the ears. The ears are enclosed in a husk, those leaves. And these silks, these are the very tips of the female flowers. Way up here are the tassels, which have lots and lots of male flowers. When the wind blows or the corn plant's brushed, then the pollen from the male flowers falls down and fertilizes the corn so that the seeds mature into viable offspring, which just means they grow another plant. There are so many different types of corn. Three main categories I'm familiar with are sweet corn, which most folks just know as corn on the cob, popcorn, and grain corn. Let's compare the three by their seeds. These are the sweet corn seeds. You can tell because they're wrinkled and shriveled up. Vegetables with a high sugar content, their seeds tend to wrinkle when they dry out, as opposed to other types of corn which don't. They stay the same size. These, as you might have guessed, these are popcorn seeds. They're teardrop shaped, and these right here are multicolored Indian corn, which is a type of grain corn used for making things like cornbread and grits and cereal flakes. To a certain extent, you can tell the different types of corn apart by the plant size. Popcorn tends to be smallest, 3 to 6 feet tall. Sweet corn is usually 5 to 8 feet tall. And most grain corn is 8, 9, or even 10 feet tall. But here's the crazy thing. Some types of grain corn could be 20 feet tall, which is more than twice as tall as our Indian corn here. Whoa. When it comes to harvesting, you pick sweet corn when the silks dry out, turn brown, and crush in your fingertips like dust. Popcorn and grain corn, you wait until the entire plant dies and dries out, because in order to get a good harvest, for it to store well, it's got to be bone dry. It's all about growing good food and eating well. So what are you growing? And what's on your plate?